going on, guys? It's your boy Sleazy here, and for those of you who don't know, Skull and Bones had an open beta this weekend, and I think I've made a video on how terrible the development of this game's gone. I've been following it, well, I've been following it loosely because after I heard how much it's been downgraded to an absolute terrible game, and I know that's going to trigger the Ubisoft simps, but oh well, it's true. Cope all you want. Yeah, it's a terrible game. It is not worth the money at all. But anyway, yeah, the open beta came out. Well, now it's closed again. And it's just as bad as I thought it was going to be. So let's go over all the juicy details and read some of the articles going off on it because it absolutely sums up how bad of a game it actually is. So this was originally supposed to be a spin-off of the Assassin's Creed Black Flag that became its own game. And it's not good. So it was originally advertised this is going to be the Sea of Thieves killer because it was going to be a pirate game. It was going to be amazingly beautiful in the graphics department. It was supposed to have fantastic gameplay. And the more videos that Ubisoft put out about this game, the more people were disillusioned at what the game actually is. Unlike Sea of Thieves, where you can actually jump onto somebody else's ship, torch their ship, steal their loot, you know, just off them completely, run around on islands, find buried treasure, harvest materials, well, air quotes harvest materials, you kind of just find them in barrels. Anywho, digressing back to the point of this, is there is none of that. You are permanently bound to the ship, minus your safe areas where you talk to NPCs to buy stuff. As far as, you know, building a crew up. Sea of Thieves, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people on a ship. Yeah, that was fun. This, no. Best you can do is 3-player co-op and everybody has their own ship. With a maximum of 20 people on a server. I'm not too upset about the 20 people on a server thing. But that's just the start of the problems. I don't know if Kotaku didn't get free copies of the game, or they just thought it was that bad, but even they had some choice things to say about the game. And they go into a brief history of it, so let's do that. After all the delays, trailers, and start and stop hype cycles, Ubisoft's highly, I do like the question mark on that, anticipated pirate sim Skull and Bones is in beta. The game was meant to release in 2018, then 2019, and now there's an open beta, and your progress will carry over from Skull and Bones February 16th. So February 16th is the full release. Skull and Bones was announced back in 2017 with a 2018 release date. Well, it's now 2024. And it has had one of the rockiest, terrible stories with people getting replaced, entire teams getting replaced, managers getting replaced. They should have just killed the game. They really should have. So here in this part of the article, they compare it to The Division on pirate ships, which honestly, I'd say The Division is better because at least you get to walk around and explore. Here, not so much. You're shipbound. You literally cannot get off the ship. And what makes it even worse is that you do have to go to islands to harvest materials. What do you do to harvest those materials? You play a little quick action mini game. You know, you don't send your crew out to do it. You don't get off the ship yourself and cut down wood. It's, hey, play this quick little mini game. Hooray! And here we can see a screenshot. And you know, they don't even, that's just kind of the annoying part. They don't even say your ship's full. They say you're encumbered. It honestly feels like this game was never, like the people making this game never actually wanted to release it. They just threw whatever, just throwing shit at the wall hoping something sticks. It's fucking awful. It's so bad. But of course, you know, like anything else, Ubisoft does tons of fetch quest. Just fetch quest, fetch quest, fetch quest. Go grab the thing for me. Bring it back. And don't get me wrong, I don't think the way this game looks is terrible. I think the gameplay is what is atrocious and they should have worked on. Instead of spending all this time trying to put out something that they weren't proud of themselves, they should have just actually made the game they wanted to make because it probably would have been better. And I'm getting to this because this is the one that really, really pissed me off. We're kind of used to games being, at least AAA titles, releasing at the $60 price mark, you know, $59.99, $60. It's not $50, it's 60. It's a way to them. Digressing. Because it doesn't matter. No, you're not paying $60 for the game. You're paying $90 for a pirate game where the closest you ever get to getting off your ship is when you're in a safe area where you don't actually board other ships. It's literally a quick action. You throw hooks out and hope they connect to the ship, and you just pull the ship in and take the loot. Oh, you wanted to jump off your ship and slay the other ship and take their stuff? Yeah, no, you can't do that. Can I swap to different roles on the deck? Can I man a cannon? Can I man the mast? Or am I stuck behind the wheel? No, you're pretty much stuck behind the wheel, and you're just sitting there pressing the same key button to make the cannons fire. And they're selling this to us for $90. $90. Don't believe me? Right there. Right there. $90. Or, you know, you can pay the almost $20 a month for Ubisoft, whatever their terrible online thing is. Like, Ubisoft has lost the plot entirely. Anybody who buys this gets exactly what they deserve with this game, to be absolutely scammed by another AAA company. But yeah, for the low price of $90, and if we had, by the time we add tax in there for most of that, because there's going to be sales tax on this, you're paying $100 for a game that literally has two things to do. Shoot your cannons off the right side or shoot your cannons off the left side. That's it. That's really it. This is what they're considering $100 worth of gameplay. But, you know, I'm sure the AAA simps will come running into the comments section to say how wrong I am and how shooting the left cannons to the right cannons is the greatest gameplay of all time, or how beautiful it is. Because, you know, they can never admit that they just wasted $100. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments section. While you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. Until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.